Hey, and welcome back to another video. So this is another video in my tech discussions playlist, the playlist of videos where I discuss various tech related things from devices to issues and scams and whatever. And you can find the link to this playlist down in the description below. I think this is episode number 4. I'm not really sure. I didn't really keep up. And in this episode, we'll be discussing why I personally would never buy AirPods or any truly wireless earbuds in the state that they are right now. And I'll be just giving you my reasoning and stuff like that. So you can treat this playlist of videos whichever way you want. If you're a subscriber and if you're a regular on my channel, you can treat this as a video or you can treat this as a podcast, whichever way. But before that, don't forget to hit that like button and check out my channel. And if you like what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also turn on that bell notification button so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. I'm also on Instagram and Discord, and you can find me on those using the links down in the description below. Alright, so let's start this discussion. So, AirPods, and truly wireless earbuds in general. A pretty recent thing that came into popularity, well, not really recent, maybe about 2 years since the original AirPods were released. Was it 2 years or 3 years ago? I can't really remember. But the original AirPods is when truly wireless earbuds started, flooding the market. There were a lot of companies that did these before, but as usual, Apple, when they release a product, all the other companies are pushed to do better as well. I already own a pair of truly wireless earbuds, but they're not AirPods. They're Skullcandy Indies. And the only reason I bought them is because I got them for like $18 with gift cards and stuff. But I would have never paid full price for those things. And I have a very good reason why, and a couple of good reasons. And most of these apply to the AirPods because they're the most pricey of the lot. Now, if you're a regular on my channel, you know that I love Apple products. I have an iPhone 11, I'm recording this right now on a MacBook Pro, I'm wearing an Apple Watch, so it's clearly nothing against Apple. I love Apple products. I use Apple products way more than I use any other brand. It's just that I have a problem with this specific product, the AirPods, and basically any brand of truly wireless earbuds. And the reason why I'll never purchase one for their full price is very simple. It's because I can't access the internals of them. Now, if you take a closer look at a pair of AirPods or any truly wireless earbuds, you'd notice that they're sealed. They're completely sealed. Neither can I, neither can Apple, neither can a third-party repairman access them and repair them. The only way to get into one of these things is by damaging the plastic. There's no serviceability at all. If you ask iFixit, the repair website, they'll give it a 0 on the repairability scale because there's no way to repair them. So I have a problem with this. Now you'd say, hey, what's the big deal? Everyone buys and sells them off and when they get a replacement. But I'm not like that. I like to keep my stuff. I don't sell my stuff once they're outdated. I don't sell stuff, I just keep them around. And that's just me. And again, this video is just my opinion, my reasoning. I'm pretty sure that people will disagree, and that's fine. But as a person who repairs things, who knows to repair things, who likes to prolong the use of certain devices, I have a problem with this. Now, for example, I have an iPhone 4S, and if you've seen my channel, I did a video on using the iPhone 4S in 2020. The link to that video will be up in the card above and down in the description below. I still use that iPhone 4S today. I use it as an alarm clock, I use it to take down notes, I use it for reminders. I could do all that on my iPhone 11, but I don't. It's just because I have the extra device, might as well use it. And that's just my reasoning. But I just like to prolong the use of my devices. And in the case of AirPods or truly wireless earbuds, I won't be able to do that. Once the batteries stop charging or it breaks for some reason on the inside, there's no way that I can repair it. Or if I was just a normal person, like your average user, I wouldn't be able to give it to a repair shop because they won't be able to repair it either. These are disposable devices. Once their batteries are shot, that's it. They're done. At one point, Apple Watches were also like that. People consider that Apple Watches are really hard to repair, and they're still really hard to repair, but many people have figured out how to repair them effectively, and that's also thanks to websites like iFixit and many of the other tech YouTubers as well. But in the case of AirPods, there's no way to fix them without completely destroying the casing. And that's one reason why I have a problem with these. It's just because I can't repair them myself. Once they're out of warranty and they break, that's it. You're done. Unless you get Apple's extended warranty. And in the case of other brands, you're completely screwed. So that's my first point as to why I'll never purchase Apple AirPods, or any truly wireless earbuds. The second point has to do with the right to repair. Now, if you know what the right to repair movement is, it's basically a bunch of people and some companies who are against larger companies locking their users out of their devices. Like, for example, if you look back at an older phone, like the iPhone 3GS, you notice that it has entirely standard Phillips screws. But if you look at a more modern phone like the iPhone 11, it has very proprietary screws. It's this 5-point screw that is not readily available everywhere. But thanks to third-party manufacturers, obviously you can still find them on eBay and repair sets. But in general, what Apple tried to do there is make their devices inaccessible to the user so that they'll always have to bring it back to Apple to repair them. So the right to repair is something that I also take part in. I'm always reading the forums and etc. I like the idea that the user should be given the right to repair and the right to access his own product once he's bought it and do whatever he wants with it. And he should not be locked out of his device. Companies like iFixit are in the forefront of this push to promote right to repair. And Apple is the company that's always criticized because they've always tried to lock their users out of their devices. It's not only Apple, I think Dell is also involved. Dell had a couple of products that, I'm not really sure, but I think Dell also was criticized. And there are a couple of other companies as well. But Apple is again at the forefront of it because they're the most expensive, and we've seen them try to lock users out of their devices. But here's the thing. I can't really say that the AirPods is a part of this right to repair thing, because I can't really say for sure if the reason they didn't make the AirPods accessible is because they wanted to keep the user out of repairing their AirPods, or is it just a completely isolated design choice? Maybe I'm leaning towards the design choice, because if you look at these things, they're really small, and I wouldn't see how anyone could put screws on this thing and make it look nice. It's gotta look nice. It's an Apple product after all. So it's gotta look nice. So I don't see how Apple would have put screws on this thing and made it accessible. So I can't really say that it's them trying to lock us out of repairing these AirPods, but I really can't give reasoning for that. But I can, to a certain extent, I can say that this might or might not be a part of the right to repair movement, something that we can use as an argument against Apple. But my second point is quite vague, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say here. But again, back to the first point, the main point in general, it's just that I can't access these and fix them myself. So in their current state, if they're gonna always be sealed, and again, this is not only Apple, my Skullcandy Indies cannot also be opened. I think I can open the case, but I can't open the earbuds without destroying them. So yeah, that's the reason why I would never purchase AirPods of truly wireless earbuds for the full price. I mean, if someone gave me AirPods for $15, obviously I'll buy them, but for full price I'll never pay $150 plus for a device that has to eventually be just trashed. I always want to prolong my devices. I always want to keep them working for as long as I can, and that's just me. And if you disagree, that's perfectly fine. You do you, I'll do me, whatever. So yeah, that's the end to this video. Thanks for watching and thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit that like button and check out my channel. And if you like what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.